Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The Diagnostic Trouble Code, DTC P0456, indicates that the EVAP, Evaporative Emission Control System, has detected a very small leak. This system is crucial as it prevents fuel vapors from escaping into the atmosphere and helps improve fuel efficiency. When this code is triggered, attention must be paid to components such as the fuel fill cap, hoses, and connectors that are integral to the integrity of the EVAP system. The EVAP system is strategically located, typically around the fuel tank area and under the vehicle's chassis, where components such as the EVAP canister, hoses, and valves exist. It's vital to approach troubleshooting systematically, to effectively identify and rectify the underlying issue while adhering to manufacturer guidelines to avoid causing further damage. DTC P0456 indicates a very small leak in the EVAP system, which stands for the Evaporative Emission Control System. This system's primary function is to capture and retain fuel vapors from the fuel tank, thus preventing them from entering the atmosphere. Critical components affected by this code include the fuel fill cap, the canister, various hoses, and valves. The fuel fill cap should be securely installed, emitting a clicking sound when tightened properly. The hoses used in the EVAP system transport vapors from the fuel tank to the canister for proper management and should be checked for integrity regularly. It's essential to locate and inspect these components, as a small leak can lead to increased emissions and inefficient engine performance. Several potential causes can trigger DTC P0456. Firstly, a loose or improperly attached fuel fill cap can create a seal failure, leading to vapor leaks. This cap is essential as it regulates allowed pressure in the fuel system. Additionally, a damaged fuel fill pipe may compromise the system further due to wear and tear or corrosion. Another usual suspect is a blockage or restriction in the vent hose, which can prevent proper vapor flow. Lastly, the fuel tank vapor recirculation tube must also be examined for damage or connection failures. Resolving any of these issues requires a meticulous inspection and, where needed, replacement with OEM, original equipment manufacturer components to maintain system integrity. When DTC P0456 is triggered, the most noticeable symptom will typically be the illumination of the check engine light CEL on the dashboard. Additionally, drivers may experience decreased fuel efficiency due to fuel vapor escaping, which can lead to further issues. The presence of any evaporation-related smells near the fuel tank can indicate leaks in the EVAP system. Moreover, if the vehicle undergoes an emissions test, it may fail due to the leakage detected in the EVAP system, as compliance with emissions regulations is crucial for vehicle operation. Recognizing these symptoms early on can facilitate timely repairs and continued vehicle performance. As the first step in troubleshooting DTC P0456, checking the fuel fill cap installation is essential. Ensure that the cap is an OEM-specified part and is marked with instructions indicating "tighten to click." When properly installed, the cap should turn about a quarter turn after reaching tightness, accompanied by a clicking sound, ensuring a secure seal. If the cap is loose or the wrong type, it can easily lead to evaporative leaks. Thus, after performing this check, if the cap is defective or tight but not clicking, it should either be retightened or replaced to ensure a proper seal before moving on to the next troubleshooting steps. In the second troubleshooting step for DTC P0456, focus shifts to examining the fuel fill cap seal and the mating surface of the fuel fill pipe. The seal must be intact. Any signs of wear or damage can compromise the vapor barrier, leading to small leaks detected by the EVAP system. Additionally, inspect the fuel fill pipe for any damage that may affect the seal's functionality. It's also vital to ensure that the tether cord is not caught underneath the cap, as this can prevent proper sealing. If any damages or improper installations are found, appropriate replacements should be made before proceeding to verify the next part of the system. This step involves checking the EVAP canister vent hose for any blockages or restrictions. The vent hose is crucial as it allows air and vapors to flow through the EVAP system for optimal functionality. If there is any obstruction, it can lead to pressure imbalances, triggering DTC P0456. Begin the inspection by visually examining the hose for any visible damages, kinks, or foreign objects that might cause restrictions. Using a pressure gauge, you can also help verify any airflow issues. Should you discover any blockages, they must either be removed or the vent hose replaced to maintain the system's effectiveness. In the fourth step of troubleshooting DTC P0456, a visual inspection of the fuel tank vapor recirculation tube is required. This examination should be done carefully, ensuring that the vehicle is off and safety measures are in place. Verify whether there are any poor connections at each end of the tube, and check for physical damages such as cracks or wear. A damaged vapor recirculation tube can impede the proper operation of the EVAP system, leading to unmanageable vapor leaks. If the tube is compromised in any way, it should be replaced to ensure a vacuum-tight environment in the system. This step establishes a method to check the EVAP canister purge valve's integrity. Begin by disconnecting the vacuum hose from the purge valve located in the engine compartment. A T-fitting, along with a vacuum gauge, should then be attached to the disconnected hose. Once set up, gradually apply vacuum to the hose, aiming for 2 kilopascals or approximately 0.6 inches of mercury. It's crucial to monitor this process closely. If the system fails to hold vacuum for 1 minute, it indicates a leak in the purge valve, warranting its replacement. If it holds, proceed to the next troubleshooting step, indicating that the purge valve is functioning correctly. Once the vacuum test of the EVAP canister purge valve is complete, the next step is to conduct a thorough system verification. Start by turning the vehicle to the on mode without starting the engine. Utilize the HDS Honda Diagnostic System to clear the DTC. After clearing, navigate to the EVAP test function in the inspection menu and conduct the function test to further analyze any issues. The result of this test is crucial. If the system returns OK, it indicates an intermittent failure. However, if a failure appears again, proceed to the next troubleshooting step to delve deeper into the system's operations. In the 7th troubleshooting step, it's crucial to narrow down the potential failure area within the system. Begin by turning the vehicle to the off mode and proceeding to disconnect the fuel tank vapor recirculation tube from the EVAP canister. This helps isolate the area under suspicion and allows you to plug the port on the canister to facilitate a focused leak test. After isolating the section, use the vacuum pump gauge to check the integrity of the remaining connections. This focused approach leads to a clearer diagnosis of whether the leak resides in the EVAP canister vent shut valve or beyond. Next, the operation of the EVAP canister vent shut valve requires verification. Utilizing the HDS, select the EVAP test. Then activate the vent shut valve using the single solenoid function. After disconnecting the hose from the vent valve port and plugging it, apply vacuum to the hose properly. Maintain a close watch on the FTP, fuel tank pressure sensor's voltage during this process. If the voltage does not increase by more than 0.2 volts, this indicates a malfunctioning vent shut valve, necessitating its replacement. Keeping the sensor safe from excessive vacuum during testing is critical to avoid damage. In this step, the integrity of the EVAP canister purge line is examined thoroughly. Inspect the line for any apparent damages, ensuring that there are no cracks or loose connections that could cause a breakdown in functionality. The connection points between the line and the EVAP canister should also be verified to ensure they form a secure seal. Moreover, make sure the EVAP canister itself is undamaged, as any failures can result in unmanageable evaporative leaks. If any issues are found, replace the affected line or canister to restore proper function in the EVAP system. Finally, the last troubleshooting step involves a thorough inspection of the fuel fill pipe and the vapor return pipe. This inspection should check for any loose connections or visible damages that could disrupt the integrity of the system. Since these parts directly influence the EVAP system's efficiency, confirm that they are in good condition. Utilize the HDS to select EVAP CVS off prior to inspection, ensuring that precautions are taken to avoid exceeding system standards. If any damage or improper connections are found, make the necessary repairs or replacements to maintain operational integrity. After executing all troubleshooting and necessary repairs for DTC P0456, it is vital to run a series of EVAP system tests. This includes utilizing the HDS to clear any stored DTCs from the system, followed by a retest of the EVAP functionality. Conduct a final inspection of the entire EVAP system to ensure that everything is working harmoniously. The successful clearance of DTC and confirmation of system integrity is an indication that repairs were effective. Documentation of the repairs made and test results is highly recommended for future reference, ensuring a better understanding of the vehicle's history. To prevent the recurrence of DTC P0456, proactive maintenance should be established. A regular check on the fuel cap is essential. Ensure it's always securely fastened and free of damages. Inspect all hoses and connections in the EVAP system periodically to catch any wear or potential leaks early on. Moreover, monitoring for any fuel vapor smells or emissions will significantly help in maintenance, ensuring better fuel efficiency and compliance with environmental regulations. These simple yet effective measures will not only prolong the life of the EVAP system, but also enhance overall vehicle performance. In conclusion, understanding the implications of DTC P0456 is critical for maintaining the Honda Fit's performance and ensuring compliance with emissions standards. Following systematic troubleshooting steps is essential in diagnosing the precise cause of the leak, whether it be due to a faulty fuel cap, damaged hoses, or compromised connections. Implementing preventive measures will further safeguard against future occurrences. Enhancing the overall reliability of the EVAP system. Regular maintenance and timely repairs can significantly reduce potential risks while improving fuel efficiency, ultimately leading to a better driving experience. By taking these steps, vehicle owners can ensure their Honda Fit operates efficiently and remains compliant with regulations. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.